Being realistic is a trap. So this video is to make you aware that being logical or realistic is killing your ability to create a magic life for yourself. If you believe everything is logical, everything has to be realistic, you are literally confined to the prison in your mind that tells you, oh, it's not possible unless I do A, B, C, and D. This is completely incorrect. We live in an energy universe, a quantum realm. It's not about the A, B, C steps, but it can appear like that. If you are a person that is realistic, then you will be very much disappointed because you won't see the magic in life and you will live life only in your head. Because it is true that miracles, things that you seem impossible, happen every single day, every single moment. And then you will regard people who make things happen as lucky. No, it's not luck, it's magical. It's because the universe works in an unlogical, mysterious way, which is magical, which creates life. It's highly arrogant to think that you know how reality works, that you know how things will unfold. That's why you let go of the how. It doesn't matter how, you just declare whatever you focus on, whatever you want to see in your reality, and then energetically that will align for you. And you are the creator. So being realistic or logical is a big trap. Are you happy? Are realistic people happy? No, because if you are realistic, you confine yourself to the things that you have set for yourself. You don't think further. I wouldn't have imagined things possible that I see now. I wouldn't have imagined in a million years the things that are happening now to be. But yet it happened. Things that I thought were impossible are possible. If I would have thought realistically years ago, I would have think, nah, that's not realistic, that can't happen. Things are like this, A, B, C. No, things are literally coming out of nowhere. Things are magical. Things are good. So, if some ego tells you, again, to be logical and realistic, question that. In a limitless universe, why would you be realistic and logical when you can just make things happen like that as a powerful creator being? Because we are so powerful. So this reality, the egos are continuously gaslighting us into believing, subscribing to limitation. This is a cosmic algorithm. This is a subscription-based reality, which means that your logical or your realistic is subjective. We don't live in an objective universe. We live completely in a subjective universe, which are laws governing it. So the aspect that is absolute is that you are the creator, everything is love, and you are the source, the universe, which is universe. And everything is a mirror. That's the absolute. Anything in between that is subjective. Anything you create and see, all the constructs and the structures are subjective, completely fictional, because we're creating a story out of the unlimited feminine portal, the womb, the void of creation. That's the feminine part. The masculine is the focus, the structure. But when you stay stuck in the analytical structures of the mind, the logic, and you can't feel and you can't experience limitlessness, then you are only operating from the masculine, thinking, limited brain. The feminine is unlimited. All possibilities, all potentials are already in existence. It's wild, it's chaotic. The masculine focuses in on one reality. That's why you need to hone your focus. In which reality do you subscribe? So what's realistic depends on what everyone is focused on. So if you want to focus, if you want to honor your energy, very highly aware people, sages, protect their energy very, very well because they know how sacred their focus is. By collectively focusing on wars, poverty, and hardship, we literally create it tenfold. By withdrawing our focus and focusing on nature, on love, on abundance of life, then we create that. So be aware that your energy is so potent that you can create worlds and universes. When you leave this plane of existence, you are able to create universes. If this is your last life, if this is your last cycle. There is no such thing as limitation. We just live in a construct, the matrix construct, which is just one potential, but we can shift out of those potentials. That's why poor people get insanely rich, or vice versa, or very unhealthy people get healthy. That's why magical things happen, instant healings. Other things I won't get into. And more is coming. Who would have expected us to have technology like this? Imagine what it will be like in 50 years. Who knows? You don't know what's possible yet. So stop being realistic and start opening your mind, because if you are a visionary and you can imagine anything into physical manifestation, you detest the word realistic, logical. It has a place and time, but not when creating your reality. Much love.